Hey everyone, this session will be a brief summary on the concept of order flows. This will be a brief summary on the thread above. Okay, so order flow is the current structure of price movement. As you all know, when a price is moving from a higher high to your higher low to your higher high to your higher low to your higher high, then you know sequentially we can say we have a bullish order flow, and when the price is moving from a lower low to a lower high to a lower low to a lower high, all right, we say we have a bearish order flows. Now just to break things down more further, all right, we have two types of order flows. I've explained it: the bullish order flow and the bearish order flow. Now let's trading order flow, lest I forget, trading order flow is a very important concept for traders to understand, because when you understand where the market is going, you'll be able to take the opportunities and the advantages that is available in the zones. All right, so I draw a pattern right here. All right, I want everyone to study this particular pattern. Now I will explain how to how to trade the order flows. Okay, how to trade the order flows. The first thing you want to look out for is the external range liquidity. Which liquidity gets taken out? Now, under the external range liquidity, we have the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity. The buy side liquidities are, let me show you an example. A buy side liquidity is an old high. All right, a liquidity is always laying above an old high in form of buy side, in form of a liquidity called the buy side liquidity, ups at the buy side, down at the sell side. That is the basic explanation. Okay, so above an old high there's a liquidity right there, so that's your buy side liquidity. Now once your liquidity gets taken out, you want to look out for a liquidity to get taken out first. Okay, all right, so the second thing you want to do to know about is called the PDRA. That's the premium and the discount. The premium and the discount is so important because price must be balanced. Okay, price must be balanced. Trading cycle must be complete. Okay, if the price is not trading right back into the premium and discount zone, then there's an inefficiency in the market. All right, so you need to take note of that particular aspect. Now the third thing is the internal range liquidity. The internal range liquidity might include the inducement. We have inducement as an internal range liquidity. We have order block. Okay, we have fair value gap as our internal range liquidity. So being understand the internal range liquidity, then you can now go to the order block. You might take your entries from the order block. Now let's put it all together before I show you directly in the chart. Now study this pattern, guys. Study this pattern. So the first thing I talked about is you want to make sure your liquidity gets taken out. Now this is a sell side liquidity right here. This is an old high. This is a sell side liquidity. This is a bullish spooling market. All right. Now you want to measure your premium and the discount. All right. I measure my premium and the discount. The third thing is I want to be looking for the internal range liquidity. This is an internal range liquidity. Might be at my inducement. Alright, might be my inducement and an order block lying up below that zone as my entry. Alright. Now I want to be targeting the next liquidity created. Alright. So the cycle continues for a bullish order flows. And for a bearish one, You want you want a liquidity to get taken out. Now this is a liquidity gets taken out here. Then you want to measure your premium and discount. Is it obeying the law of imbalance? All right. So once it's obeying your law of imbalances, okay. Now that will be your inducement. All right. That will be your inducement, and then you want to be taking your other block as your entry. All right, and the cycle continues. So briefly, let me show you guys on the chart. These are the examples of trades I took last week, and I will just simply break them down in a more clearer understanding for everyone. Now, what I want to do first is I want to anticipate a market, a liquidity. First thing is you want to anticipate the liquidity gets taken out. So this is a buy side liquidity gets taken out. What do I want to do is I want to measure my premium and discount from that particular zone. All right, I want to be looking for my entries at the discount zone because this is a bullish order flow. All right, so this turns to my inducement, and this is my other block. If you don't understand the concept of order blocks and inducement and the premium and discount, feel free to visit my X highlight. Everything has been uploaded in that zone. All right, at TP with polarity on Twitter. All right, everything has been uploaded on my X highlight. All right, so once you measure, then the last swing created becomes your inducement, and you want to be taking your entries from the other block created. All right, this is a new liquidity gets taken out, a liquidity. All right, this is a valid swing for me. This is an inefficient in the market. That's why I'm not considering this particular zone. All right, this is an inefficient market structure. All right, so that's why I'm not considering this as my major move. That's why I was considering this second one, the one with a balanced market cycle, as my inducement. Right, this becomes my inducement, and this becomes my external range liquidity. This becomes another buy side liquidity. So I want to be targeting the next buy side liquidity. So this turns to my entry, this turns to my protected low. Okay, and the cycle continues. Now see something, guys. A new liquidity gets taken out. A new liquidity gets taken out. This turns to my inducement. This turns to my protected low. All right, I want to be targeting the, it's still the same setup, but in this particular scenario I was adding an additional position. All right, so this turns to my inducement, this turns to my protected low, and I'm taking a new entry to swing right to the buy side liquidity, and the cycle continues like that. All right, when a liquidity gets taken out, what you want to anticipate is your measure of premium and the discount. As you measure of premium and the discount, you want to check out for the external range, the internal range liquidity, then you take your entries from the other block. Now let me show you guys the bearish side of it. These are the entries I took from last week. All right, so this is an example of the bearish side of trading the order flow. Okay, so what I want to do right here is I want to measure my premium and the discount. All right, old liquidities are getting taken out. They get taken out. All right, this is a liquidity, this is a liquidity, this is a liquidity. understanding swings. Okay, this is an higher high to a higher low. I mean, this is a lower high to a lower low to 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 a lower high to a lower low. This is an example of a bearish order flows. Now, following the pattern, practically you would understand what is going on right here. Okay, so what you want to do is, first of all, is you want to check out for the liquidity that gets taken out. Now this is just high liquidity. Now the next thing for me is to measure my premium and the discount. All right, excuse me guys. So this is my premium and the discount. Where I want to be taking my entries will be from this particular discount zone. Now this is a valid swing for me. This is a valid swing for me. All right, so this is a balanced cycle. All right, where I want to be looking for new opportunities will be on a very new swing. Okay, this is a new swing for me. All right, I want to be looking for my entries on the premium zones because this is a bearish order flow. Now this is an higher probability order block for me. This is an higher probability order block for me. That's a trigger. That is snipe entry. All right. Now a liquidity gets taken out. Liquidity. This is another sell side liquidity. Now what I want to do next again to catch another entry is to measure the premium and the discount. The premium and discount. All right. So this automatically turns to my internal liquidity, which is my inducement. So my inducement serves as my entry. You can use your inducement as your entry, or you look for an external order block. Okay, so this turns to my inducement. If your inducement is not a big ass SL, then you can settle for it. Okay, in this particular scenario, this inducement might be a very big SL. I mean, might be a very giant, you know, risk, low risk to reward. All right, so I just prefer I reduce the risk. I mean, I reduce the potentials. Okay, so same goes to a new liquidity gets taken out. Right, so what I want to do is measure my premium and the discount. Measure my premium and the discount. All right, measure my premium and the discount. I want to be taking entries from. Now I need to explain reason why I took this trade, but it's an advanced class. Now, advanced in the sense that I'll try to break it down, but I don't want to make this video much more longer than this. Okay, this is an inefficient. This is an inefficient in the market. Okay, this is an inefficient in the market, and from the last zones, we've been having swings that they were expecting the laws of premium and the discount. Now, the immediate one created before the initial one that was creating the imbalances will be the zones that will be targeted. This is a pro class. All right, I don't want to delve into this one too much because this is not what we are here to talk about. Okay, so same goes to this one. A liquidity gets taken out. Let's just avoid this one for a while. A liquidity gets taken out. A liquidity gets taken out. This is sell side liquidity. All right, so this is a valid swing respecting the laws of premium and discount. All right, these ones they are inefficient, so this is the immediate inefficient efficient one. All right, you want to be targeting this one as your protected high, or this last one, whichever one that goes with your that resonates with your spirit. Okay, So basically that is it for the session. All right. So if you have any question, just feel free to direct them to my DM or ask in the comment section. So thank you guys.